Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Tim and Pete back with you for Game 2 of the 17th Annual Port MacDonnell Mens Fours Invitational. Another big game coming up here, Pete.
Yeah, it should be a good game.
Lots of wily old characters here.
Yeah, and I've played against all of these guys at different times, so yeah, that'll be a very good game. Narrow Court crew are a very handy crew.
They've hopped straight into it. For those who are watching and didn't see the first game, it was 4 games of 21 ends over 2 days. First game saw 2 composite teams, predominantly a Mount Gambier team beating a Port MacDonnell team. So the home team didn't quite get there in the end in that one, but it was a good quality game. This game we've got a full narrow court Division 1 gentlemen's team, all very settled in their club and their positions, and all very good rivals and good sportsmen. Wayne Tanner's leading off for narrow court.
We've got Ron Garton stepping onto the mat.
Ronnie Garton second, yeah.
And
Eric Pitt
third, Ian Williams skip.
You got it.
You can run through the Portland crew.
I need to get confirmation on the Portland players. I'll check with those because I think No, this is the Fair Dinkum Portland team,
Yep,
not the
no,
Portland team with a fill-in.
Yes. Yeah, no, this is the full Portland team. There's no fill-in there.
So we've had a little downpour during the lunch break, so sorry we're late getting back started. We thought we'd be started 15 or so minutes ago. But for Portland in this game, we've got Michael Jennings, Alan Palmer, Tony Hogan from Portland Memorial. And the skipper's Barry Jennings.
Is that correct? The right team?
I hope so, because that's what the information I've been given.
Oh, a couple of good bowls there.
Three of these narrow court boys have not only won premierships, but they've all represented the southeast of South Australia in round robin and prestige medley competitions. Always competitive. Division 1 pennants.
Back comes that rain. it comes again. We had information on the inside from the locals that this was not coming. I don't know, there's a bit to come then after 2. It's supposed to be good, but a bit light on for weight. Everybody's running for shelter. Team's gone for Wanda to check on some names. And everybody else is running for the wet weather gear. No. Oh. Let's slow proceedings down a little bit. Just one of those days when I'm glad I'm here, not out there. Maybe. But
We've got a slight update to the team playing order. Has changed a bit, as happens in tournaments. That may be as a result of their previous game, or it may not. But we've got 4 Portland and Portland Memorial combined. Leading is Barry Jennings from Portland. Second, Alan Palmer, Portland. Third, Michael Jennings, Portland. And fourth, Portland Memorial, Tony Hogan.
they're obviously not as brave as the others on the green. The other 3 or 4 games are braving the weather.
These fellas are braving the rain. Big fella there's come down from Adelaide. Toorak Burnside, I think.
Yep.
I've seen him at a few things in Adelaide. He's decided, I've driven 440 kilometres. I'm not going to stand out there in the shelter. Let me out to play. And good on him for doing it.
Fortunately, it's the only game that stopped. All the others are still running.
It takes a fair bit to get out in this weather and keep on going. It's not always fun. Looks like the Water Rats team's changed their order after the first game.
They've chucked Benny up the skip by the looks of it.
No, I think Daniel was skipping before.
Yeah, no, they've chucked Benny up there now.
Ah.
I don't think they were off to a good start. Daniel did say after the 5th M, I'm not sure why I took 2 days off.
There's still no play on the rink we're streaming, folks, so that's why you're getting a broad view of whatever else is going on at the time. Some players are choosing to get out in the weather and some are deciding there's really no point. The advice we have from the radar was that the rain was pretty much likely to stop.
We're off again. Ian's decided to keep going.
Ian Williams from Naracoorte.
Playing a bit of weight. Looking for Jack in the ditch was the call. Oh, very close.
Almost got him.
Yep, converted that. 2 shots. That's Tom Hogan.
Tony Hogan from Paula Memorial.
Tony Hogan. Looking to draw a shot here. We're very close to grabbing the jack. He has. And
Ooh, it's near.
It's hung on the 1, I think.
The dark blue bowl at the back's a Naracoorte bowl. And bowl at 11, the bowl at 1 o'clock and 5 o'clock are Naracoorte bowls, but it's hard to tell which is closest.
One to Naracoorte.
1 to Naracoorte to get the game started.
Hit it too far was the call.
Sorry?
Third, back to the skip. You hit it too far. He did cut it back. They were 2. Down. Back to 1 down. Plenty of ends to catch that up. Okay. Mine's well behind with his first. Lining up for his second. taking the weight off and taking a little bit too much off. Pulled off a bit short.
Change over is the call.
Open hand for Barry. Done a pretty good job of it. Yep. Grab bowl. Long guns coming down the same hand. Just a bit over. Fair effort though. And was first a bit short. One of those ones to use coming off the inside edge.
Afternoon again, Kitty. Yes, we most certainly have got Melbourne's weather. Some would say worse, some would say slightly better.
Oh, it's on the way.
You only got to look on the map and work out where we're on a par with them as far as the weather that comes from the southwest across the Great Australian Bight.
Yep, just passes us on the passes through here on the way over that way.
Yep. And going back to the nicknames we were talking about before, we got Pitty and Willie playing in this game. Eric Pitt, Ian Williams.
Great bowl there.
Eric Pitt showing us the way.
That's a great bowl.
That deserves a replay, that one, doesn't it? Never looked in trouble. Lovely bowl.
It's a fair response too.
Yep. We've
Still down though.
just gone back from the
Bit
replay
unlucky.
as that came through. That was lucky timing. We'll see what Pitty's got to say about that.
Well,
So
Narracott
it's
hung on to shot.
still Narracott bowl at the back
one
there.
tucked in behind there.
Formidable opponents for all of us that play in the lower southeast. Week in, week out, these blokes are always thereabouts.
We've
It's
yet to play them this season. We've got them coming up in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. This would be a good opportunity for me to talk about how they went last Saturday. But I wouldn't do that to them because they're too nice of blokes.
Did you play them here or you played them here? Yeah.
It's lovely to see these Portland blokes over. There's quite a few of us from the region, as you know, that go to Portland, just over the border into Victoria. They've got two clubs there, one with a roof and the other one's on a cliff face. So you've got beautiful ocean views at one and nice dry conditions.
I'm not sure if it's done yet, but they were putting a second roof. They were covering both greens. So
Yeah, that might be. We might see if we can get an answer on that. Mr. Williams looking to just draw a second. He's got the beanie on top of the hat today.
well, he's not short on it anyway. No,
Tony's weight looks
it's
good.
dangerous weight.
If he tipped that red over,
wanting the fall, isn't it? Good weight.
Not far off. Tony might go a bit heavier with this one.
A little bit careful, but I don't think he's got the backward either. It's really just on the draw, I would think.
Looks like it's just gone a tad wide.
Won the Narracot. Mat up, change a position, jack down to the almost to the tee. And a handy start from Wayne.
Got 2 or 3 different types of bowling arms on the screen at once there.
Barry's not very far away here.
Yep.
Snuck in on him. Yep, good bowling. Wayne seems to have plenty on this one. Stayed up. Oh, Barry's another handy bowl.
Jack high, almost.
A bit short, but in the yardstick. Probably should be a metre stick now, shouldn't it?
Yeah, they're still printing them with the old words on. Just like the previous game, they're all sticking to that eastern side.
Handy bowl.
Another good bowl there.
Run away a bit. They are. It's whether it's got a kind of turn on that hand, maybe.
Certainly not as strong a wind as what most would predict or expect here.
Ron's weight was good, just a bit tight.
Just to remind the viewers, 21 ends, no dead ends, 2 bowl fours. 4 games of that over the next 2 days.
Jack goes back to the centre tee.
Yep.
Do you prefer the side that goes out or the centre tee?
Oh, I like the side because I like the challenge of having to shoot one out there.
Yep.
It's usually a metre or 2 longer than you used to, or than what you've been bowling. Plus, it's out wide. It's a real challenge. It's only great when it works, of course.
Does add that little bit of extra to it that
Yeah.
you can't go just cover the centre tee and hope that you're out.
That's exactly right. A lot of people will put one round the back to the centre tee. So they're keeping the same grass for that entire end regardless. Nobody thinks to put one out to the side and 3 or 4 metres back very often, unless the cat's sitting right behind a bowl. They can tell where it's headed. Michael Jennings sending one down. He's probably going to sit on those back narrow court bowls in a pretty good home there, I'd imagine.
They're holding 1 or 2, do you think?
Oh,
Trying to see that angle from here. It looks.
Yeah. I think it's the red bowl at
The back is definitely shot.
5:30 and the black bowl.
Oh, here comes shot.
Yep. You can hear the chuckles from the distance.
Yeah,
We all
Skip
take
happy
them.
with that.
We all take them. So the 12 teams that are playing on this green play both their games on this green today. The 12 teams playing on the other green will be down here tomorrow. We can't get you a view of that from where the position we're at. It's actually behind us. It's a felt surface, unlike this one, Sandfield.
Oh, sure, Ian's got the weight for that
Yeah,
one.
Willie's just pulled up a bit short there.
Might have got in the way.
Tony be looking to just draw around that last bolt. No, he's not.
No, he's looking to get the shot off. Oh, took his backward out. Should be drawing for 2 bowls. Two
Will
shots.
be.
Left that gate open as well, so didn't make the target any bigger. No, I'm not sure that's coming back in.
Weight was probably good for what he was after. 2 to narrow court.
Bit lucky with the first.
3-0 after... 4-0 after 3 ends.
Noisy crew down the other end of the green.
Yes, we can hear those. The rats. The rats are out there enjoying their second game. Daniel leading this time.
Yeah,
Things have been turned around.
Yeah. Handy start. A little bit quick, I think, looking at that. Good home though, still in the game. That wind's dropped off and that rain's still here. That's not a good sign. Yeah, a couple of good bowls.
Mr. Tanner with a ripper there.
Framed them up a little, but they're there.
Ronnie Garton makes it 3 there.
Yeah, possibly. Not sure how far that one is behind.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure
That one's
Alan
further behind.
will want to.
A little bit looser this end. Although this might change that. No.
Things are getting wet and slippery, aren't they?
Yeah. Set in at the moment. Like I say, there's not a lot of wind to blow it through. Hope the bars stock plenty of port.
That's a pretty good bowl there, not far off. Yeah, very close.
Pretty's on the forehand.
Last bowl's just short, but it's...
Yeah, we've got a couple on the way on this hand. You can tuck the jack across, sit off the short yellow one.
I think he's played it almost perfectly.
Oh, that's definitely made shot.
And
I would think. Oh, maybe not.
yeah, it's sort of replaced pretty close to where that was. Michael won't muck around with this. Looking to tip the yellow bowl in. Can even run in under it. If it holds, he's good. Yeah,
That was good.
Skipper liked it.
Gone through a bit.
I think narrow court would still have three seconds there, possibly.
Pretty can play a tight line too with his SRV, so.
Yeah, he got the line this time.
Not the weight. Yeah, a couple of options here. I reckon if I was Ian, I'd be looking under that head and to sit that one out.
He might have more problems than he originally had, because that one's the absoluter.
Oh, that's a good one.
So it's 1 and a measure still, I'm guessing. They're not giving too much away. Learning more and more. Players are getting quite particular in when they pass information to their teammates, because obviously in the open forum everyone can hear it. You don't always want to tell them everything that you're planning or doing. And some people judge the distances not as good as others.
No.
So why give them the heads up?
Oh, yeah. Yes, I know a third that quite often doesn't give anything away and quite often gives the wrong information away on purpose.
Ah. You had to wait. Tricky for Mick. Yeah. Michael's guiding Tony down the backhand.
So Ian could play the other hand with a bit over, couldn't he? Under the yellow and get the yellow and the blue. Probably made that shot hard there.
That one didn't reach. A few metres out. Ian with nothing to lose here. He's got quite a few in the head, just not the shot bowl. He gets one of his own.
A bit of luck here.
Gave it a chance.
It should be well practiced. He played here Saturday.
He did. And he wasn't on that rink, but he was next door on Saturday.
Oh.
Oh. It could have been nasty.
2-2.
2 to Portland. They're on the board. They'll be happy about that. After 4 ends, Narra Court's 2-4 up, 4-2 up. Big shout out to all the people at the Port MacDonnell Bowls Club that have participated before today as far as getting things ready. We've got a very strong team in there at the moment. I won't say the ladies in the kitchen, as we often hear. There's a lot of people in the kitchen, the bar and around the grounds today helping out with everything. So a big shout out to you. Hopefully you're in there watching the game and enjoying it in the warmth. I know the heaters were cranked up when we were in there at lunchtime. I hope you're enjoying the game.
That's a great start.
Well done, Barry. Barry Jennings showing off early. A lovely bloke. Come up against Barry a few times in bowls.
Yep.
He and his brother are always floating about when there's an important game on. We did have more Portland fellas planning on coming, which, as I said earlier, it's only an hour away, but it's over the Victorian border. Unfortunately, their midweek pennants are played on Tuesdays, so a lot of them couldn't commit to these 2 days due to that, but to the ones that have, we thank them very much.
Yep, a couple of good bowls there. Nice little shot for Wayne to come in his hand.
Yeah, I bet he's loving the look of that one.
Not far away either.
He's played it very well for weight, hasn't he? And I don't think Skipper Williams, will be too upset with that, knowing what he'll be calling the next bowl on. And that's where Tony now can plan ahead for that. And say, well, you know what Narra Court's going to do?
No, he's following him down.
Yep.
I might have thought he would have been on the other side.
Just like most people, mate, they do the opposite to what I think. Ronnie Garton will have the eye of the tiger looking at that head right now, saying, I can get that.
Yeah, he's usually not very far away, Ron.
He performed very well at round robin in Adelaide, round robin tournament, which is the representative regional team. I tell you what, he's got the shot bowl and the cat, and he's is he still down?
Still down, I think, but he's opened it up. Opened up for the draw.
He has. Yeah, they might still be 2 down, but $2,000 up for grabs, Pete, after tomorrow afternoon. The first prize. There are crayfish, there are meat trays, there are fishing rods and reels. We've got some fantastic raffles happening. If you're in the area and you're not bowling, come down and grab a raffle ticket. You could do very well for yourself. Oh, pity unlucky. Ronnie unlucky there.
Must have been looking for the clean jack.
We had some very happy raffle winners last year. A lot of these blokes don't get to see crayfish or taste crayfish too often. And being the substantial part of the industry and economy down here at Port MacDonnell, I think we have the largest fleet in this area, I believe. Largest fleet for largest lobster fishing fleet in South Australia. Most southern town in South Australia. I go so far as to say probably the coldest.
No, it's not.
No?
Yunta wins that one.
Sorry?
Yunta wins that.
Yunta. I've been there.
I think it's Yunta, isn't it? Or
Inland a bit.
yeah, it's up there, out that way.
Went through there on my way. I think I was on the way from Griffith or Mildura up towards the Data Track. Some good bowls going in around there.
I was incorrect. I know it started with a Y, Yongala.
Yongala. Where's that in South Australia?
Yeah, that's up north too.
Those cold desert winds. As opposed to our cold winter. If anybody can give us a heads up, let us know if the voice is coming from rink 13, the other end of the green. If anyone can let us know if the voices are coming through.
Should be fair to them though. I doubt their average is the coldest place, but they get colder than here.
Yeah. Tony's got a goodie here. Just going to turn around the corner. The lovely people in the kitchen must have heard. Estelle's just come out and offers us a nice hot coffee on a day like today. Much appreciated. Tell you what, there's a lot of bowls in this head that have been very close to getting shot, but just haven't quite been able to. They've just trickled around a corner or just past.
Narracott team would be about.
This one's got a bit more pace on it.
Down here, I
He
think.
needs something off the inside of that.
Oh no!
Inside of that, just like that.
Oh no! Oh, I kept going.
Oh, he's gonna be a closey.
Right.
We'll wait for the measure. It's been a day for it. It gives you an indication of the quality of the games and also the importance of each end, as everybody knows. 20 points for a win, and then it's ends after that.
I don't think it changed anything. It was 3 still, I think.
Trickled through, did it?
2, who's claiming? 2.
2 to Portland. Very close.
No, I'd expect statewide that on average the southern coastal towns would be the coldest across the board.
Yeah, I think you'd be a safe bet there. Four all after 5, 21 in match.
It's a positive draw.
A bit too positive. I'm sure his brother will have a word to him about that. Kitty is on the tee, so not the easiest. Not the easiest on a fast day, but good testing once again.
Yep. Handy bowl.
I just heard another nickname, Shotgun.
Where's that?
Somebody playing with Mr. Roper, I reckon, was the voice I heard.
A couple of good bowls there.
He's been pretty good, Barry, so far.
Yeah, good on.
Be rude of me to ask these blokes to pick a length and stick to it, wouldn't it? For those who didn't hear us earlier today, we've got quite a few travellers come through to this tournament, which is lovely to see. It's reciprocated. I can assure you the Port Mac bowlers and the other bowlers from the southeast region here get around a fair bit. We've got the furthest would be people who have travelled from Adelaide, Geelong and the Riverland. All of those would be over 400 Ks. Riverland a bit close. So Geelong East, Belmont Geelong, St Leonard's, Nil, Hamilton Bowls Club, Portland Memorial and Portland are represented in this game. Somerton, Toorak Burnside from Adelaide, Beaumont, Adelaide Bowling Club, Renmark, Berry, Mundalla, Narracourt, who are here today, Kingston Road, Beachport, Millicent, Mount Gambier RSL and the host club, Port MacDonnell. So it's very much appreciated. I hope their clubs get behind them. Send us a shout out if you're watching and one of your mates is playing. You can easily comment on the YouTube Live Sports page. As we watch Ronnie go out and put a ripper in just behind. You can probably pull it up 40, 50 centimetres behind.
A little bit of drizzle coming down.
Nice clear instructions from Ian there.
Yep.
1 down, 2 seconds Woods. Fantastic instructions. I think he and Eric Pitt have been playing together for quite some time. They'd know each other's bowls games inside out, which is very handy. Is he far enough if he's under the blue?
Yep.
Not quite.
Not enough weight to do any damage.
Not much. Not much off the... They're a pretty tight unit, these narrow court boys. Hard to beat anywhere.
This is looking pretty handy. Sits on that back one. Oh, he's missed it.
Ooh, not far off. A couple of options. Looking at going under the yellow or around it this time.
Did smack onto it.
He originally went around it. He was just told to go under it, and that messed with him. Bloody tricky there because he had the weight right too. Tony, the Portland Memorial, the Portland Makos. He's got the appropriate beanie on, the big freeze beanie. Not easy. Not easy conditions at all.
Need to be looking for a little bit of a trail of the jack, I would think.
Got to be pretty close for weight here. Wouldn't be a metre he's short there, boy. Yeah, pretty close. Tony's sticking on the forehand. Just needed to be under his own with that weight. Last bowl of the end. Is he around it?
He's not very far away here.
Yep.
Oh, it's pulled up again.
Close to the
Same weight.
close to the same weight. I'm guessing Portland's holding one.
They were. Oh, they're looking at it, but yeah. One to the Portland crew.
3 in a row to Naracoorte and 3 in a row to Portland.
racing a bit. Staying up there.
You'll be pretty happy with this one.
Yeah. Good start, I won't. Just a bat. Yeah, 2 good bowls. Nice one. One of those ones you wish you could have back in a hurry.
I was just about to say you'd love to have that again. But we've all done it. We've all done worse, actually. I don't know anybody that can say they've never done a wrong by us, so...
Oh,
and there you
closer.
go. That's what happens. He very quickly turns around and points the finger at Alan. What'd you leave that rubbish there for? Or words to that effect. Again, we'd like to thank District Council of Grant, Bendigo Bank, Mount Gambier and All Digital Hearing for their sponsorship of today.
Almost returned the favour.
Almost. Yes, thank you to those sponsors and the other sponsors that Port MacDonnell Bowling Club has for other tournaments, other events. It's always very much appreciated. Helps keeps the club going. We don't have any paid members at our club. Paid employees. Every task that's performed is voluntary, whether that's kitchen, cleaning, cooking, bar, the management, the committee, the grounds people, greenkeepers. If it wasn't for the likes of Kathy Edwards putting in for grant applications, Bendigo Bank and other organisations making donations, we wouldn't have this club. And everybody pulls together, we get a good result. He's thread the needle there.
Yep, they're all running through. It must be the pace picked up a bit there.
Extra 0.5 millimetre of water. Extra kilometre of tailwind. It was horrible here Saturday. The wind was coming straight over the clubhouse behind Michael bowling there. So the wind was coming straight at this camera that you're looking at now. And it was probably up around the 30 km/h mark, which is what today was expected. It's definitely not there today. It definitely felt like an extra two metres on Saturday, heading in the northerly direction with that southerly tailwind.
Yeah, the pace of our green at Robe is a similar thing. You're going with it. You're trying to bowl short of the head. That run on an extra metre Metre and a half.
One of the many adjustments we make to make matters worse. Well, I find it the trickiest is the diagonal wind. So if you're playing north-south, if you're playing north-south but the wind's coming from the southwest, it can make it tricky because it's...
Good weight. Oh, do wait for what he was after. Haven't turned a mile. Handy bowl here.
Yep. That's threading that needle. Oh, that's supreme bowling, Ian Williams. Have a look at this. He knew he had to be around the front one, under those two that crashed together earlier. And I tell you what, that finished off a very good end for narrow court. Tucked it in amongst the bowls that they already had there.
Measuring for 4.
Yep. Well done, Mr. Williams. I think I've said that a few times when I play against him, actually.
It is 4.
Well, touch the red then.
Did he? Oh.
Waiting to get an indication. Oh, yep. We have, thanks to Ronnie Garton. 7-5 to Narracourt. So it was a 3. I'm pretty happy having those replays available to us, given that you get shots like that, you like people to be able to have a second glance at that. A bit shorter this time.
Lacking a bit of pace.
Very steady lead. Have a look at that one. Lovely bowl there from...
Nope, great bowl.
He liked it. The moment he let it go, he liked that one. And he liked it even more about now. Wayne's looking to come down and sort that bowl out, but he might just be under it.
Handy though. Good second.
It is a good spot to be.
Yep, a couple of very good bowls there. Two great bowls.
Very good. Under pressure.
He said in passing if he had to go, he'd be telling a few jokes. That might not be safe. Yeah, another good bowl.
It's becoming a good scrap, this game. I like this. We had a couple of wayward ones, but then when they get back onto it, you get like this, where you get a good head with a heap of bowls very close.
What would you play if you were now
Alan
caught your next shot here?
Whose side am I on, if you're asking
Oh,
that
so
question?
they're holding. So if you're on narrow court now, it's a pity. What are you looking to do?
Portland's holding.
4, I reckon.
It's at least 3. I do what the skipper tells me. You know that.
Just caught it narrow under narrow with a bit of weight under that bowl.
Yeah, like I said, Eric and Ian know each other very well. Oh, I tell you what, nearly got away with high rate robbery there, pushing his own bowl sneakily around the back. Yeah, a couple options. If I'm drawing well, I'll be coming around the black bowl, front bowl. Sitting there at 11 o'clock.
You know, I know what I'd be doing.
Well, you're left-hander, so... Yeah.
That's probably taken away the shot I was going to play.
I know. That's the clever defensive bowl. The insurance is in. Bowls round the back. Let's see if we can get a bit more just to cover where that one went.
Not far away. Oh, just under. Oh, very close.
It'll be better for those two. That's not a drive, but it's enough of a shot that you've got to adjust your line just a little bit.
Oh, I've left him in a bit of trouble there. Yeah, no.
Lucky enough to have into the commentary now Barry Jennings from the Portland team. How you going, Barry?
Yeah, great, thanks. Yeah.
It's good. How are you handling the weather?
Oh, look, this liquid sunshine's not really what we're expecting, but we'll handle it.
When you're from Portland, I guess it's not that this weather shocks you. It's just probably ruins a couple of nice days of bowls to a certain extent.
It does. At least you haven't got the wind that we get.
Yeah. Yeah. How's the boys all going? They're happy? You all arrived yesterday or you come up this morning?
No, we all came up. Oh, yeah, no, we all came up this morning. Yeah, got here nice and early.
Mm-hmm.
So, except for Hogs, who thought it was 9:30 start. But yeah.
How'd you go in your first game?
First game we went down by 1. We played another Portland team, so that was bad.
They did, yes. I did pan across to that.
But
I better let you go. I reckon you're going to need to be bowling the kitty down in a couple of seconds.
well, I hope so. Hey, it's going to be good. Look, we've got a few.
You've got 4 or 5 now?
6.
6.
6. And I tell you what, we're going to take them.
You will. Good luck.
Good.
Enjoy the rest of the game,
No
mate.
worries.
Thanks for dropping in.
Thanks very much.
So that was a big 6.
Sort of came out of nowhere, didn't it?
Oh, they built it slowly. I think with Eric's 2 bowls that slid through, no disrespect to him, 9 times out of 10 he gets those. But when they slid through, it just gave them a chance to add a couple more in. They put that back bowl in too, which helped quite a bit. There was good pressure there. I have seen that narrow court side do that to other people themselves, so we'll see what comes of it in the near future. Score moves up to 11-7 after 8 ends.
Yeah, you miss those runners. It hurts a bit. You lose those bowls, sort of not trying to get them into the head, and then they go through.
Yeah, as the old phrase goes, it can sting a little bit when you don't get the one you're actually after, unfortunately. It's tough. The pros and cons of risk and reward. We've even got players calling themselves funny names out there. Did you hear that one?
Yeah, I did hear that one.
Our apologies to the viewers if the audio is coming through and you can hear what that bloke just called himself. He doesn't look like one. He's still shaking his head. Poor bugger.
Couple of good weighted bowls to start with here. Oh, this one's just pulling up a bit.
Yeah, you can help in the commentary box. You can still draw bowl.
It's Wayne down here. Pretty good bowl coming in here.
Yep.
Oh, a little bit over.
We might see if we can get Heather Richards to come and have a chat with us soon. She's the umpire for the day. Yeah. She's also been an integral part of this club for a long time. She's got a million jobs on it today. And if she's in there watching the TV for a 5-minute break, I wouldn't expect her to come straight back out. She can certainly fill us in on the history around the place, the club, the township. Her and her husband Chris been part of this club for far longer than I've been bowling. Certainly longer than I've been bowling here. Also part of the crayfishing industry, which is big in the region. I should have done a spoiler alert because if she's around about the place and listening, she'll be hiding now.
Portland hiding one there.
They could be red and yellow.
Not far away.
That could be 4.
Couple of those.
Skipper's smiling, said I told you to draw it, and you drew it. Red, yellow, blue, all Portland, I think.
Maybe 3, maybe. No, bit quick. Trying to get
The banter between banter between Michael Jennings, who just bowled that, and the skipper Tony Hogan. Didn't think he could draw it. Grunted after he'd bowled it. What's Pitty doing to fix it? He's looking in the area. I
Not very
reckon
far away,
he's
yeah.
just about to break 4 hearts. He did.
good
Lovely bowl. Lovely bowl. Saved by the Eric. He's got the swagger coming up the green too. He knew it. He knew it all along that was going to be close. Unfortunately, the Portland guys did too, so their swagger was a different sort of a style.
It's a little bit dangerous there, though. You can,
We're spectators. We just want to see a close game. And Eric Court's got all the backwoods, so if he takes the bowl out, he's okay. But if he takes the kitty back, he's in a lot more trouble than he's in now. He's going draw weight. Trying for draw weight. He's probably just pulled up. He's probably pulled up jack high. How's that?
it's probably a bump on the other hand under the.
There's a couple options there, isn't there? Once again, might come down to the confidence who's been playing what hands more than the other.
Lay it over onto the jack. The jack will come back to their. Cross to their 3.
That may be a beneficial blocker if he was going to change hands.
Yeah, well, that sort of makes that shot harder on that hand now, so he'll have to stay where he is.
Bit hard to tell by the feet. The feet don't. Tony's feet don't move, so I was sort of looking for a little bit of a cheat there to see which side he might be going. He's got the same weight this time. He's fantastic. Because he's added the grass. He's keeping him honest.
No.
Give Willie a challenge to get a second in there, given that they've got really needs to come in and sit that yellow and trail round to the blue there at 4 o'clock, doesn't he? 5 o'clock. In there he needs to come. Around that last bowl. Sometimes I wish the viewers at home. Sometimes I wish they could hear the banter and the comments between players. One's narrow court. Bowl, Mr. Pitt. Yeah, sometimes I wish they could hear some of the comments.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be wise to have microphones out there, though.
No. Well, it could be just around the corner, Pete. The order has been placed for a player mic.
Okay.
Be quite selective on who gets to wear the microphone whilst they're playing, especially if they're drinking wisely. But it can also be used as a handheld microphone to walk out interview on the field. We've been lucky enough today that players have been happy to come past and drop in and say good day and chat with us. Got Kathy, our grants coordinator for Port Mac Bowls Club. Another unpaid role. And another person that would like to, who puts a fair bit of time and effort voluntarily into the club for the club's benefit. And it's a very special welcome into the commentary position now, Kathy Edwards, grants coordinator, bar volunteer, heckler.
All of those. Thanks for the invite.
How have you enjoyed the day so far?
Yeah, it's been great. It's been some great bowls happening today. I've been watching the live stream inside while I've been doing the bar, so really good to be able to do that and not face the weather, and also be able to help out the guys when they come in for a drink.
You've got a few regulars?
Got a few regulars.
Few regular customers?
Yeah.
I've noticed the vocal levels have increased.
Yeah.
Down the other end of this green in particular.
Yes, yeah, they're the regulars. Definitely know as they walk through the door what to have on the bar ready for them.
They were wise enough to place an order, I think, before even coming today.
Yes, yeah, very wise.
If we can provide what they want.
And other people seem to have picked up that order, so it's been really good.
Oh, so that flavour's going down very well all around the place.
Yes, it is.
They've started a trend.
Started a trend.
We've got a close game in here. We've got 11-8 after 9 ends. Portland picked up a 6 just a little while ago.
That's pretty impressive, picking up a 6. I was giving the Portland boys some tips. Not that I know anything about bowls, but...
So what tips were you giving? What was the best flavoured beer to drink?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, they're very focused, these blokes. Actually, I haven't seen a can of muscle relaxant amongst any of these 8 on this rink at the moment. They're pretty focused on what they're up to. Portland boys, I think they said they lost their first game by 1, unfortunately. They played another Portland group, so looking to make amends there.
Yeah.
Lost by 1 in your first game isn't going to hurt you too much in this. 3 wins and a very small loss will still be a very good result. So
It gives them a bit of incentive when it's a bit of state-to-state rivalry.
yeah,
as well.
there hasn't been too much interstate heckling. I think we're all bowlers. At the end of the day, you're gonna banter with somebody from the neighbouring club as much as you would from the other side of the country, aren't you?
Oh, so I shouldn't be calling them Mexicans when they come up to the bar.
Oh,
is that
you can. While you're serving them, they're not going to pick on you, are they?
Yeah, no,
They're not going to have
definitely
too
not.
much reply. these Portland blokes, they come over to tournaments here at Port Mac and tournaments have definitely in Mount Gambier, and I think even Narracoorta, Kingston, I think I've seen them at. So they do travel. Some of them come with their wives and they end up making a week of it, catch up with other friends that they've met
Yeah, it's
since they've been over here.
always good when we get the visiting clubs over.
Yeah, well, we return the favour, so it's quite good. And it's nice to have the familiar faces. You don't get to see them in pennants, obviously, but the tournaments and Christmas time when there's big tournaments on for prize money and hams and all that sort of stuff, it's always good to have them around.
They've been interested in our raffles today also, so that's been really good.
Excellent. I was mentioning before the raffles, and we got 3 crayfish, is it, and 2 meat trays today?
Yeah, 3 cray, 2 meat trays, and I think some wine also today.
And we've also got from Sark's Total Fishing. If you're ever looking for any online fishing products, Sark's, S-A-R-K-S, Total Fishing. They've donated a fishing rod and reel to us today. That'll be raffled over the 2 days as well. They've also donated some more fishing gear for our night owls, or barefoot bowls, as a lot of people call it, and for our Christmas raffle.
Yeah, it's been fantastic. Sark's has come on board. Online fishing store from Sydney sent them across to us, which is fantastic. Really good combo today. I think it's a 12-foot rod, fishing reel, value of $160. So that's awesome.
If only I knew how to fish.
Yeah, well, if you win, you can always donate it back.
I would. It'd be rude of me to take a fishing rod when I don't know what I'm doing. Looks like we've got possibly 3 to Narracoorta this end.
Yeah, looks like 2.
2 so far. Yeah.
2 on a measure.
The old you want it, you can measure it. He pulled 2 out. He's looking for the 3rd. He liked it before the bowls were pulled out, which is... Two.
Yeah, looks like 2. Yep.
And there you go. Scores are almost back. So that's 6 that Portland got a little while ago. Has been clawed back a little bit now.
There's definitely some really good shots happening. Although I'm not a bowler, I do watch lots of it on YouTube.
You're one of Happy's biggest fans.
Oh, I think I might be one of Happy's biggest fans.
Loves Benny's mohawk.
Yes. Good old Benny
Sorry,
Two Shoes.
Sir Two Shoes.
Sir Two Shoes, yes.
Masterclass. Love that Penrith five-a-side show that he did.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was a big one.
I reckon they've got another one this Friday also. I don't think it's finished.
I've got a lot of catching up to do. I know Tony was out and about on the weekend. I think somebody was at Scarborough. That might have been Tony at Scarborough.
Yeah.
And with bowls on and the preparation for us today, I haven't had my fix of lounge room bowls. Hopefully there's people out there now watching it.
Well, there's plenty on YouTube Live Sports to catch up on.
Yes.
It's really good to be able to have this live stream for Port Mac Bowls also.
Yeah, I think it's hopefully it'll be an eye opener when people catch on to it. They'll start to realise who we are, what we are. A very small club, pretty sure we don't have 100 members, so it is a very small club compared to the time I spend in Queensland and the clubs. There's probably clubs in Queensland and New South Wales that have got more actual pennant players on a Saturday than what we
Have members?
You'd have a fair bet at that. I could pretty safely say Capalaba, who's in my district up there in Brisbane, Capalaba Bowls Club would have more pennants players on a Saturday than what we have members in total. So two different worlds, but certainly the same game, the same fun, same sort of people.
Yeah.
Speaking of Brisbane, a big shout out to the people at Wynnum Bowls Club. Hopefully they're tuning in today and getting a look at what beautiful weather I left Queensland for to come down here.
While they're eating their Chinese.
I think they've assumed I've been put in a place with a white coat on. My arms are wrapped around me for leaving Queensland's weather for coming down here.
Yeah, but wait until the sun does come and summer comes.
Yeah, I won't be complaining about humidity in February.
No, exactly right.
Even when it is 38 degrees, I won't be complaining about humidity. And they'll be complaining about humidity when it's 28. Pete's back. We were just talking about the lovely weather. Game's evened up a little bit. Harcourt just got an 8. So after that, they just got a 2.
No. Oh, nice sweep. I'm not sure he was supposed to do that.
Petty's just gone through. But it was good. Not enough grass. Narracourt's holding a couple. Tony's up very far away with this one. Oh, yep, got the jack, gone back.
What a great bowl, Ronnie.
And those back bowls always come in handy. Yeah, we're halfway through. 11 ends down. Ends pulled up a bit short.
Yeah, a bit short on that one.
He won't be too unhappy about his grass. Tony's playing a bit of weight up through. He's not very far away. Yeah, and he's got the bowl out. What a good bowl. Yeah, good shot. Expect the ends on the draw to try and cut back. Not very far away. Oh, missed Jack through the hole. Missed a lot. Could be holding 4, drawing for 5. Yeah, a fair bit of grass on this one. More the weight carried him past.
Looks like it's 3.
3.
Looks like this drizzle has set in, Pete, for the day.
Yeah, it has, isn't it? It's just not going away.
No, it's not. Not now.
First bowl's gone well through.
Good. Little bit too heavy. Good catcher though. shot's looking good.
Aaron's not very far away here.
Yeah.
Pretty good bowl there. Yep, great
Oh.
bowl, Ron. Very good bowl. That rain continues, just slight drizzle.
Yeah, if it would go away, it'd be very nice.
I think lack of wind's not helping that situation.
No, I agree. This looks like another nice bowl.
Yep, another handy
Yeah.
bowl from Ron. See what Michael can do here. He's got a bit of a pocket that could come in and sit on. He's a little bit overweight, gone
Yeah,
past.
a little bit.
See what Pretty can do here. Just adding to the head. He could sit on that back one, back yellow there. Yeah, very good weight. They're possibly in the count.
Yeah.
All right. Michael's on his second bowl. Coming very close here.
Very close.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
a little bit unlucky. Has cut it back though, back to one. Very handy. At the super out. Pitty's down on his second. Looks a little bit narrow. Yep,
Yeah.
took the grass
All
off.
right.
They're still hanging on to shot, Narracrook.
I think they were holding 3 before and it
Yep.
got cut back.
They did. Cut it back. Tony lines up for his first. Fairly handy bowl. Oh. Great try. Another one in the head. And it'd be looking to get another one in the head here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not very far away either. Pretty good ball
it's
there.
a pretty good bowl.
Oh, let's cut a little bit.
Yeah.
Callers, look, let's sit that bowl or move the jack. Yeah.
Yeah, a bit more grass needed. This one looks like it's going to be a bit short.
No, didn't make it. And one to Naracoorte. Eleven 14 after 12. Wayne with his first. Handy, in behind.
Andy, yeah.
Yep. Pretty handy bowl from Barry as well. All getting in behind. Yep. Good weight.
Good weight. This one's looking pretty handy also.
In behind. Yep, Ron's trying to. Oops, sorry. Trying to good bowl.
Got to thank Kathy Brooks for filling in for us for 5 minutes. It was lovely, thank you. And back into it. Portland have snuck back another 3, have they? 11:14 after 12.
Yeah, it's been a good battle though.
Naracoorte won their first game. Portland lost their first game by 1. So they're both hanging in there.
I just wandered up on the other green there before and see Ronnie Plungers was up there playing. I wanted to catch up and say good day. And he's with Ralph and John and Gary, and they've had they were good win in their first one, and they've just as I was there, they got another 5, and they were well in front in their second.
Yeah.
20-5, I think, at that stage. Good to see Ronnie up and about back playing.
Cheers.
And their first game was against one of your fellows, Adam.
Oh, okay. Beat Willow's team.
Yeah, I believe so. It's certainly different up on the other ground. It looks like it's running very quickly in huge grass.
Goody coming in here.
Oh, big dirty wick. Let's work for him.
And we did mention earlier that Heather Richards was going to come and have a chat with us, but my prediction was correct. She bolted out the back door as soon as her name was mentioned. Fortunately for us, we have the lovely Jenny Tilley joining us in the commentary team now.
And good afternoon to all the viewers.
Thanks very much for joining us, Jenny. You've been a big part of this tournament for a long time.
The first 16 years.
Oh,
This
is that all?
17, yes. It was Ben's and my idea to start a 2-day tournament when we put down the second green up the top.
And so
we
that's
had-
16 years that green's been in.
Yes.
Yep.
Or this is the 17th.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, 17 years coming up.
So you and-
John Talbot from McLaren Vale, he was our mentor when we started.
To help you how to set up a tournament and things like that.
Yeah, how the 2-day worked in comparison to just a 1 day.
Okay.
Yeah. And, to get all the percentages
Yep.
on the computer so that we didn't make any blues at the end of the day, because it can come down to a very fine line.
So you learnt a lot from him, and then the
We did.
16 years after that, you refined that even more.
Yes, we had a pretty good mould, I think, and we were able to, for the first few, until COVID, we pretty much got our 28 teams
Yeah,
all the time. But COVID changed everything.
it has.
Yeah.
It has, yeah. But we have commented a few times today, there's quite a few bowlers here from Portland and Adelaide who have been coming here for quite some time. Can you tell us who, out on the green today, which clubs
Okay.
have been coming here the longest off the top of your head?
Okay, well, Portland have come every year. Trevor Feast have come every year.
It's the Adelaide boys.
He's Adelaide, yes. Who else? Let me have a look. All the years. Well, we haven't actually got a team from Millicent today, have we?
No.
Because Peter Varco had come every year until this year. Naracoorte have been represented every year.
Very good.
Up to 3 teams some years. RSL, absolutely incredible.
Mount Gambier RSL.
So, yes. Ralph Stafford, Ian Molden. Who else is there?
Gary Feast, John Schroeder, Ronnie
Yeah,
Plungers is back this year.
Yes, and Gary Bowring.
Yep.
He's been in. Yes, I'm in. Dean Wilkinson. He's usually the first just about to reply.
Mm-hmm.
So, no, it's been very good.
We got Straub and Ben Masters here. They were at Mount Gambier RSL. So they're now representing Millicent here with
oh, yes.
Glenn and Daniel.
Yes.
So we're calling them the Water Rats team this year because they're from three different clubs.
Yeah. Bits of rats.
I reckon Heather's raced back to the local licensed establishment to buy some more stocks because they've been enjoying the Miller's chill in the chilly weather.
The Millicent boys.
We had to zoom in on them earlier. There was 3 blokes standing there in beanies and all 3 of them in shorts. One of them had thongs on.
Oh, yes.
So that was... And we were going through nicknames. We had Lefty, Plum and Straub.
Yep.
All 3 of them in shorts and beanies. So I think we've got a nickname competition coming up soon.
Right. Then we've got our guys from Geelong.
Yes.
They've been coming for probably about 10 years. You haven't got this sheet there, have you?
I have.
If I just get a little bit of... because I haven't got eyes in the back of my head to see who's behind me.
I can sell you some.
Yep. New team this year, and a couple of people who've never been to Port MacDonnell in it, is the team of... We've got Marcus Petersma playing for our club, but his brother Luke from Somerton in Adelaide and Jim Barr and Glyn Sampson have come with him, and they've had never been to Port MacDonnell before. So that was, as far as I was concerned, a nice plus. Ronnie Cox has been every year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, always. And Bill Richards, Jeff James, he's been year in, year out. Hamilton have had an in and out time, and mainly because of health of players, but they've come back with a couple of new players, and they've got 2 from Mount Gambier to fill in, and Matthew Tearley married a girl and was living at Haywood, and his father-in-law played bowls, so he got to play bowls as a young 20-year-old sort of thing, and absolutely loves the game. And he's now back in Mount Gambier.
Ah, yes.
Oh, the Laurie Franklin, Dave O'Donnell, never far from Port Mac.
No.
They're always around the place.
Dave was a member here?
Oh, yes.
Dave was a member here years ago?
Dave was a member. Lovely character, Dave. Never changes. So then you've got the Brian Shortland, David Smith, Ian Tongue and John Whiteley. They represent the RSL, but they're fairly newcomers to coming to the 2-day tournament.
Yep.
But from the Riverland, we've got Peter Lawton, who plays for Monash. His brother Russell Lawton plays for the Renmark Lawns Club, they call themselves.
That's where I met Peter and his brother, yep.
Yep. Dennis Trelaw from Berry, very well-known bowler in South Australia. But this is his first time ever coming to Port Mac.
Ah, fantastic.
We've been onto him for 17 years and we've finally done it. And Ken Stokes too.
Yeah.
He... this is his second year coming, but we were on to him for years. We probably went to Berry for about 15 or 16 years, and we figured we needed some reciprocal people coming back. new kid off the block this year is Ross Bennett from Mundalla.
Ah, I saw the Mandela
And-
name there.
Yep. And his brother, Dave Bennett's from Naracoorte.
Yes.
Now,
And they're helping out with Geelong fellas, aren't they?
yeah, well, what happened was Jack Crowley from Geelong East, he was caravanning up at Echuca. And you sit outside the caravan and you start to talk to people who pass by. And David Bennett happened to pass by, sit down, and they got talking about where they came from, who they knew, whatever. And Jack said, "Oh, you should come to the Port Mac 2-day carnival."
Here they are.
And here they are as a foursome. So that's a lovely story.
It's one of the features of the regional bowls, isn't it? That long-term friendships are formed.
Oh, definitely.
Families are linked in different ways.
Yep.
And as we were talking about earlier, with smaller clubs that we have compared to, say, the East Coast, it's that support, that mutual support of other clubs and their events that helps each of the clubs keep going.
Yeah.
The volunteers at each club do something, and then when it's somebody else's turn to run a tournament, well, our people that were volunteering all the time here, they can go to have a game elsewhere.
Yep, that's so right. Ian Von Stanky and David Babb, Bill Bremner, they've been coming forever and a day.
I'll tell you what, the way they played this morning, you can tell they've been coming forever and a day because they bowled extremely well. David Babb at 94 years of age, my goodness. You know, a lot of blokes could take
A leaf out of
be
his...
more than happy to just take one leaf out of his book.
Yep.
They did very well. They had a good tussle against my old team.
Yep. And then you had Blaine, who
Yep.
filled in today.
Yep.
But he's a relative newcomer to bowls,
Year-
and he's really doing quite well and
Yep.
just loves this competitiveness.
He does. He does. He's made a point of saying how lucky and how grateful he is that he's had the opportunity to play with blokes like Dean and Keith and Des.
Yes.
Tickle pink that he got the opportunity, and that's something that people need to remember too. The the Brian Shortland team that you mentioned earlier, they put their name down and weren't able to get in.
Mm-hmm.
And we said, but thank you very much for your entry. Entries had closed. They still got a game. A team wasn't able to make it. They had too many players pull out. Same with Blaine Price. Originally was told, oh, look, we'll put you on the standby list. And how good is it that people are interested and keen to put their name on the standby list? And turns out they get a game, they get to play with new players, which we all know opens our eyes to different options.
Yes.
So it's a good relationship forming.
Yeah. Now, Trevor Feast has been coming. He's actually a local boy
Yes.
who's gone to Adelaide but has come back pretty much every year to our tournament and just loves coming back and being part of the Bay.
He very proudly told me how he beat his brother in this last year,
Yeah.
and I must thank him because Gary was going for 4 wins.
Yep.
Trevor took Trevor took great pleasure in letting me know that he doesn't normally skip, but when he was up against his brother's team, Gary, he skipped and they won. So he's got a 1-0 bragging rights over his brother, and of course my team benefited from that last year. So
That was an all-round success.
just got a 3 to Naracoorte there, bringing this score back to a bit closer again. So we're 14 ends down, folks. We're 2/3 of the way into a 21 end match. And it's 14 to Naracoorte, 16 to the boys from Portland.
Okay. The Beachport boys have been... Oh, Ben Masters Straub, we spoke about them. They're at
Yeah. They played the Beachport boys in the first game.
first game, yep. So they've been around for a while. Beachport, they started off at the beginning and then they had a period where they didn't come, but they've got keener over the time. Yeah. Jennings.
father-son with David and Steve Babs.
Yes. We've got another father-son here today too.
The Wilkinsons?
No.
No?
Paul. Not is the young lad playing today.
I haven't seen Paul here. I know they
well,
played
he's not-
together in Pennants last weekend, though,
Yeah,
and
but-
had a big win.
Right, no, they're not named here today. But from Portland, club itself is Des Hine and his son Simon from Portland Memorial.
Ah, okay.
Right, so
Well, this
that's
team we've got on now has got one player, Tony the Skips from Portland Memorial, and you got the Jennings brothers
yes,
with Alan Palmer. And they're hanging in there at the moment, 2 shots up still.
right. They're very tough and very competitive.
It's Barry now. He just had a chat with us earlier. Nice of him to stop during the game and pop in and say good day.
Good.
And Peter and I often come across them at Portland or Mount Gambier
Yeah.
RSL. They're always up for the events like George Adams and the Anniversary Fours, so forth.
Mm-hmm.
The Kingston team's here again.
Yes.
I haven't heard how they're going, but they've travelled once again, even though they're in our... A lot of people that are tuning in might not realise, but Port Macdonald's at the far southern end, obviously, of our district and our region. Kingston's up the top, so we've got a 200-kilometre drive to Kingston to play Pennants. So these guys have come down for their 2-day event, even though they might have been here on the weekend playing Pennants. They've still turned around and come back a couple of days later. So it just shows you the attitude of players helping other players out. As we see, ooh, unlucky there, Alan. He looked like he might have got shot. Ronnie Garton's been playing very well as usual.
Okay, and on your other, the rink next to them, rink 9, you've got the Nil boys,
Yes.
and they've been coming for years.
Yep. One of them likes playing soccer with his bowls over there, I just saw. Don't think he's happy with his first bowl. He's decided to move the other one with his foot rather firmly. I think I've come across St Arnaud guys and Nil guys at Country Carnival.
Mm-hmm.
So Narracourt's holding 2 at the moment. Pity, who's been very consistent, coming down now. Trying to make it 3 without tickling that kitty back. And I think he has.
Ooh.
Drawn D shot. That'll be 3, I dare say. Bit of work for Michael to do now. Just pushing that one through.
Ooh, bit heavy.
Just a metre through. Has the tournament always been 2 games, 21 ends both days?
Yes, we had toyed with the idea of, because some of the people who started off coming at the beginning are now getting a bit aged. That we might cut it back to 19, but no, the consensus has been leave it at 21.
Yep. It's not stinking hot weather. It's never going to be in November. So that's an advantage, but obviously the toll on the body. In our little promotion there, we did say that it's the equivalent of a lot of people's, a lot of people are playing 21 ends for pennants.
Yes.
So this is the equivalent of 2 games of pennants per day, 2 days in a row, which is a lot when you think of it like that, because normally a game of pennants, we all go home a bit weary.
Mm-hmm.
So to have 4 games of pennants in 48 hours, yeah, it does. Especially a lot of blokes have played Saturday, which was 48 hours ago.
Yes.
and some of us are backing up for midweek pennants on Wednesday, straight after this finishes. So, the serious people are turning up.
Yes.
The good players are turning up. The ones that can physically handle it. We do allow a bit of leeway if somebody isn't able to play an entire game. We usually try and have a couple of reserves on standby, don't we?
Yes.
The reserves or fill-ins can't play skip, but they can help out.
So did Narracourt win the first game today?
This Narracourt team won the first game,
Yeah.
yep. And Portland lost by 1, I believe.
Right.
So there's been some mixed results around the place.
Right. Haven't seen any.
Yeah. Eric definitely likes 2 for himself. For Narracourt, I should say. 2. No, he's decided I'm not measuring that. It was close. Well, not that I'm cheering for one team or the other, but I love a close game, and that's basically made it as close as you can get now. We're now 16 all after 15.
Really?
So I love that for a viewing game. If I'm watching a game of AFL
Yes.
and it's not my team, well, I want a draw or I want a 1-point ball game on the siren. That's how I love my sport.
Nothing like a holding your interest right at the very end.
And this is why. Now, who do you go for again?
I'm a Crows girl.
You're a Crows girl. Well, we won't
And you're
put
the
we,
Sydney Swans.
we
I
won't put
know.
we won't put you on with Pete. Pete's a Port man. He even picked out Bill Bremner's bowls this morning, bowling with these Port Adelaide bowls. Set positions.
Yep.
Not a bad starter from Barry there. Both Barry and Wayne Tanner from Narracourt bowling here have both been consistent. It's been a good battle to watch. I think both their skippers would be quite proud of them at the moment. Don't know if the viewers at home can see, but it is still sprinkling rain. They've all just doing their best to ignore the rain. Come in, Pete. They're all doing their best to ignore it. I was only out in it for a couple of minutes and I noticed how wet I got, so... I'm just trying to think of any of the many questions I can keep asking you about.
People got back.
there's certainly a lot more players here than you've mentioned, and I guess you more than anybody, having 16 years running the show, you've handed the reins over to Adam now as Adam Wilson as a tournament director.
Mm-hmm.
So he's cutting his teeth on a home tournament, which is very good for him. Here we go. Ronnie Garton's just drawn the shot.
Beautiful bowl.
You would have seen a lot of volunteers that have helped keep this tournament going over 17 years too. I thanked everybody in the building earlier, but I don't know that any of them heard
I
it.
think the amazing thing about this tournament is the fact that the club really gets behind it.
Yep.
And at the end of the day, I can usually go through and say we've pretty much had 100% support, whether it's in the way of preparing beforehand, cleaning up, bringing food, helping in the kitchen, all the little jobs, pick this up, drop that off. Yeah, and it's just great. You can't ask for anything more than that.
Yeah.
You can't say that one or two do the lot.
No. We better have a look at that again. Ronnie Garton's just put 2 rippers down in a row. I reckon he's holding 2 of his own now. He's just slid his second one under the red bowl.
Yeah.
Just like that. Yep. Ian likes it. He gave it a big clap. Yeah, it's a good call from Tony, the Portland skip. Trying something different here. He's in amongst them. Yeah, he got one out. Probably got the shot out.
It's a good bowl.
Willie calls an almost opposite
Yep.
opposite to what Tony just called. But for the same purpose for the opposite team. Oh, his weight was lovely. Very, oh no. Yeah, the red bowl is shot. Oh, we're keeping that quiet.
Mm. So,
Oh, that was the only one he had to leave alone, but it
Yeah.
was delicately poised. His
it-
skipper called him on a pretty hard bowl there. He's trying to get around the second best to sit on his own, which was best. Not the easiest shot to have to play. No damage there. He nearly redeemed himself. He's got a big grin on his face now. He nearly got away with it. He's not going to quit trying, that's for sure. It's shaping up to be a good close game, this.
You
There's
can't
still a
get
bit
any
of
better than
laughter
15
and banter
all.
going on at the moment, but I tell you what, at 16 all with 6 ends to go, that might change soon.
Oh, that's the Turak Burnside.
just short there. Wasn't far off the mark. This could change things around, just like that. That's a 4. That's a 4. Yeah. It's heading in the right direction. Where's it going to fall into? Oh, and that's a narrow court bowl put in amongst the 4. That was probably his plan, I dare say.
Is it second? He's got 3.
I don't know if he's got second. But it looks a lot better than it did. The black bowl amongst all the coloured ones there. Well, put it this way. Willie's already changed the scoreboard to say he's 3 down. He doesn't reckon Tony's going to have this shot. Oh, I only got 1. Delicately poised.
When you're unsure.
Yeah, unfortunately, folks, we've got one person just in the way of the camera there. My apologies. We can't show you much more than that. Unfortunately, when the game gets to this stage, we just needed Barry to move just a metre. I reckon Pity must go to the same trouser shop that Keith Dowdle and Blaine Price go to. I'm not zooming in on it from that angle, let me tell you, folks. Not while he's down there measuring. Somebody's going to pull out a credit card any second now and try and swipe it.
Blaine tells me he's had 8 operations.
Many a bowler has been through that. Oh, they've grabbed the umpire. The measurer's calipers, a little easier. The distance was probably pretty tough with a...
Allowed to do.
We've been patiently watching, folks. An answer couldn't be made between the two players. A decision, couldn't be made between the two players. And the score's poised at 16 all after 15. We don't even know how many they've called out there, but Lindsay's back onto it again.
Somebody's been substituted because Graham Lucas is on.
Yeah, looks like maybe Mr. Horrigan's having a rest.
Yes.
I did see him speaking to Robert Corner earlier, so he may have said, look, I'm feeling a bit knocked up. The black bowl got shot. You're supposed to push away the winner, aren't you? Oh. Oh, okay. So it's 1. So that should be back to 17, 16 after 16. 1 to Paulin after all of that. I hope Des is okay. We'll just be spreading rumours that he only turned up to play the live stream game. An absolute gentleman, Des. Play with him any day of the week.
Good bowl. Who was that? That was Foxy. Who left his bowls at home?
Oh, he didn't come for a 2-day tournament, leave his bowls at home, did he?
He did.
Oh, he gets a special mention. So
I
who's
think,
he?
3 or 4 years ago, he left his shoes behind. Had to buy a new pair of shoes.
The phrase drink responsibly comes to mind. Good on you, Foxy. Now, Foxy's from Nil, isn't he?
Yes.
He is, yeah. When did he realise he hadn't brought his bowls? Last night or this morning?
No. Part of the way here. But fortunately...
Yeah, that's the sort of thing I would do, and people would never let me live it down. And yet somebody else that happens to.
Yeah.
And it's brushed under the carpet.
Daryl's got the same size bowl and,
good.
and Dreamlines and
Good.
XG. And
Excellent.
so he just had the other half of his set.
Good dream. Good Henselite bowler would always share his bowls with someone.
Yes, definitely. Ooh.
It does look like there's 4 Geelong-style bowls out there, doesn't it?
Yes.
All right. Narra Court, 16. Portland, composite Portland team between Portland and Portland Memorial. Poised here for a very good finish. Just to remind the viewers, this is the end of, or coming towards the end of the second game. We have another 2 games tomorrow, but tomorrow's first game starts at 8:30. Jenny's told me I've got to get out of bed in the cold earlier tomorrow.
Yes.
I love early starts, cold days. Absolutely love it. Not. Ronnie Garton showing off again. Another good bowl there. So 8:30, The live stream would be starting very close to 8:30. After lunch is a little bit harder to tell. We had some rain delays today, so game 2 started a little later than we'd hoped. But it gave everybody a chance to thaw out a little bit too. For some of them dry out. Some of them stayed out in the rain and played prior to lunch. So
It's my two wacko friends.
got to give you a hint, Jen. You can't whisper with a microphone. It's still going to hear. And I can hear you, and everyone else can hear. But we try. Oh, look at this bowl. Fantastic. That's replay worthy, that one. Ronnie Garton's getting a fair few replays today.
He's on fire.
He is.
Beautiful bowl.
Very good. What's Michael going to do about it? He's still got... Probably hanging out a little wide on him there.
Oh, a bit heavy.
Yep. Eric Pitt on his backhand now. Looking to sit the red bowl out there at 3 o'clock and you'll be a happy man. So he can't be very far away either. You got the weight right. Ooh. Don't think Michael's happy with this one. Mind you, he should be. He got the result. 1 down. Yeah, change things up a bit though. They don't have last bowl. Naracoorte will have last bowl at this end. I'll tell you what, Pitty's played this nearly to perfection. Around the outside of his previous bowl. May not be in the count, but Naracoorte's still holding one. Players struggling to keep their bowls sort of dry enough to grip at the moment. You're going to do enough to come back in here onto the blue. Not a bad effort. Just trying to sit that light blue bowl there at 9 o'clock. If you can get a hold of that, might have 3.
Ooh.
Oh, Tony's unlucky there. Pitty's asked Ian to swap sides. Put one down on the backhand, just Raw Jack High Bowl. Has he got the Wheaties? No, he chickened out a little bit.
The green's rolling beautifully, though, isn't it?
Yeah, there's been lots of compliments about the green. Got one to Narracourt there. Evens it up again to 17 all. When was the last time you saw 17 all after 17 ends?
Yes. It's very, very close.
It's
Good,
great to see
tight
too.
bowling.
Yep. Another umpire call for a long measure. Yep. Well, they've run a tape over it. It looks like about an inch. It's right, he says. I was in by an inch. So 4 ends to go. Scores are even.
And the rain's eased up.
The rain's eased up. It's got a little glary, which is nice. Wayne's first bowl's probably almost a metre behind. His second bowl's a lot better. Lovely bowl, Mr. Tanner. That's better. He's getting weary, the poor fella. Some good bowls going in the pointy end of the game, Jenny.
There certainly are. Both teams very determined.
Yep, yep. Well, I think they've all realised too, it's pretty hard to win 4 games. There may not be too many, if any, 4-game winners. So for example, Portland losing their first game by 1, they've only got to win this by 1.
And
Their percentage is looking pretty good.
yeah.
There was a team on the green behind us that won their first game quite well, and they were up a fair bit in their second game, and that was a while ago. So first game was a good win, and second game was not far from that a while back. Oh. Oh, that might have made 3, I dare say. Might not have been the way he wanted, but he got the result. Tough draw for Michael here. Didn't miss that by very much at all. This sits closer in front. Could be just as beneficial. Fantastic bowl, Eric.
Yes.
Fantastic bowl.
Wonderful.
I'm sure the Portland boys would love to open that up. Dead end it. But at this stage of the game, it's a tricky one to be running at it. Just around it. Yeah, unfortunate there. Tony did well there. That was the opening he needed to make. Whether it's changed the score or not, I still think they got 3 or 4. It's a big thank you to Jenny Tilley, who's just dropped in and helped us out, given us some good insight into regional club tournaments in South Australia. Might get her back in for another chat tomorrow. Get you back in for another chat tomorrow. And that'll be 4, possibly 5. Tony's already got it. He knows what he wants. From the drive to the draw. How's he doing? Just a bit wide. It is a 5. A very important 5 at this stage of the game. Welcome back to Peter Roshock. Did you have a good stretch, mate?
Yeah, went down on the night a few people and watching that end there as
I
a game break.
stay here and do that.
Yeah, well, this is true.
I only annoy the people I like. If I'm not annoying you, you got to be worried, see?
I see.
Got a comment from Kathy Edwards there. She reckons she's enjoying this game as much as a Wedlock versus Kelly game.
That's a good game.
Well, 17 all after 17 it was until that end there, so...
It's a bit of a game breaker, isn't it? It's ready to go. 5 shots is still gettable in that time. And there's one of them.
Every bloke out here is capable of changing this game, I think. I've seen enough of them over the years to know that they're... and no one's going to lay down amongst this lot. And this bowl.
Oh, that's a good bowl. That's a nice reply and shot.
Fantastic ball from Wayne Tanner there. Did exactly what he needed to do.
Sort of bowl
He's drawn that within an inch. The red bowl behind's probably an inch and a half.
1-on-1 behind though.
Yep.
Takes the pressure straight off everybody.
And it's worked out well for him if Portland do come out that side. It's funny being in Rongarten's position right now. The team's just gone 5 up with 3 to go. And you're holding one, which is an inch away, but it's still a nervous part of the game, isn't it?
Oh, the boys down the end have finished already again. I reckon they were first in for lunch and they're...
We'll see if we can get some results for people too. Get some idea how some of the teams are going. Certainly by tomorrow morning's match, folks, we'll have an update for everybody.
Yeah, we can run through those. There might be some people interested in who's here and playing. We could we'll get a copy of that overnight. And
now is the time, isn't it? Both these teams.
yeah, the way the head's building, it's you'd be quite happy to be narrow court at the moment.
Yeah. 2 bowls sitting behind. Shot bowl. I think he's called pretty much what I would have said there.
Well, they really need to win the end. And they do have the tee.
Weight was fine.
Oh, he's made a couple.
There he
Good ball.
goes. It was only a matter of time. He's worked hard at that, Michael. He stuck to his guns. So the skippers can sort out the rest of this. Willie won't be sure. Two of his bowls on the side he's coming in on. And he's got two back bowls. And he's in the area. And
What a
I
bowl.
reckon he's got it.
Oh, what a ball.
Oh boy, what a bowl. Cool as a cucumber. He liked it early. He was having a good hard stare at it. And look at this. Kitty or bowl, if you get both, double bonus. Crack and bowl that one.
Yeah, he's got to run up through it.
Yeah.
The best option is if it goes dead.
Goes dead as long as an arrow court bowl doesn't sit on the tee. It's not as heavy as I thought he might have gone. Oh, have a look at this.
Oh, there.
And from this angle we're viewing that from, that looked like it was rolling in for shot for sure.
Yeah, I'd be going for the tee if I was Willie.
Bit of insurance down the back. But anywhere between the red and yellow is going to cut down any sort of number, isn't it? I'll tell you what, he's played that pretty well. Yep. That's a fantastic bowl for insurance purposes. This has got a bit more weight to it.
Not far away, yeah. He's cleaned them all out.
Wow. Close to shot of the day, that one. 3 down to 2 up. Let's have a look at that again. Heads down. Has to get around his red and into that pack of 3 bowls, which is 3 holding shot. 1, 2, 3. Thank you very much. That red bowl must have been close for a third as well. They only claimed the 2.
Yep, just the 2.
Fantastic bowl there. Tony Hogan, Portland Memorial. Some of his fellow teammates that have already finished happen to get over there and see that one. He's turned his back. He's not looking. He doesn't want to know where the kitty's going. Too busy talking about how happy he was with that one, I think. 22-19. Not 122. Sorry about the typo. And I think we've played 19 ends.
Up and back.
So she's been close from start to finish, this one. Even though there was a 6, and Portland got a 6 at one stage. Narra Court got a 5. Narracourt got a 5 at one stage. Yeah, no, he's just moved. That was prior to him realising. He realised before I'd said anything. It's just good. The boys have been looking out for each other. Be close for shot, that one. Wayne's just a tad short. Safety first up the forehand. Yeah, 2 or 3 foot short. Portland holding 1 at the moment. Ronnie Garton showing them what to do now.
Pretty great. Yep, great bowl.
That's a front
Pretty
touch
good bowl
up.
there.
At this stage of the game, that could make quite a difference. Check on the YouTube's live sports replay there. That's a great bowl. And he's tucked it away out of sight. Mind you, the very next bowl coming down. Oh, sensational stuff there. Well done, Alan. No sooner does Ronnie put a toucher down, Alan picks it up, trails it back to his teammate's bowl for a solid 2 there. And have a look at this. 3 bowls in a row, 3 replays in a row. I just heard the skipper say these blokes are getting too smart. We can't keep up with the replays because by the time a replay's finished, the next bowl's come down and done the very next. The yellows trailed it through. Ronnie Garton's gone and put another one in. Come on, Michael, don't let us down. We want another toucher here.
Yeah, well, that helps because Ronnie Garton's made it hard for the Portland team to make a number out of that.
That's right. Yeah.
Unless they sit his bowl cleared out.
The importance of...
But now that one's back there. There's probably a shot on the other hand. Onto the yellow to take his out.
Eric's bowl's going to cover the blue at the back.
Yeah, that's a good bowl.
So can't get numbers. Unless Michael can trail the kitty here. Round to Tony. So from right to left, he's looking to trail it through to where Tony's skipper's standing. Yeah, he's just going to go under. His weight wasn't too far off. All right, Pitty, what do you got? Anything just behind's probably a good bowl right now. Around the yellow. Have a look at this. Oh, it could have been good and it could have been bad if he'd got any touch on that. So, but it's in a good home. There's the tee covered. Very good end, gentlemen. A whole lot of his. Take a bow. Take a bow.
They're all happy with themselves.
Yeah, well, so they should be at this stage of the game. Being played in good spirits, isn't it, Pete?
Yeah.
It's lovely to see. We'll see what happens when somebody wins or loses a game by one. We'll see what sort of spirits are floating around then. Oh, if that didn't hit, nobody likes to hear it. If that didn't hit, that was going to be awful close. Just got to keep the players out the way, otherwise, here we go.
Pretty handy bowl there for me, Ian.
Yeah, there's icing on the cake.
And a toucher.
Icing on the cake, that one. How many replays have we needed this? At 5 or 6? There's probably been at least 4 touches. And no sooner does that replay finish. Have a look at this next bowl. It's coming in now. Little touch there. Little touch there.
Cut it back the one.
I tell you what, I've never been so happy that we've got replays available to us here in YouTube Live Sports. It's been shot after shot of excellence. Willie's so confident. He's even chalked this bowl in advance. Not quite going to get there.
No. That's a bit of premature adjudication on that one.
His third called him a name. Just started with chicken. And the second part of the name wasn't legs. And Naracoorte will happily I'll happily take the one shot there. What an end of bowls that was. We're spoilt sometimes for quality bowling. So the last end. We start now 23-19. Anybody's game. Each team has 8 bowls. Pressure for the leaders to drop something on straight away.
Handy bowl.
All right. Bit of nerves for the leaders, perhaps. I don't want to play that pick the best on ground competition after this game.
Yep. Great bowl.
Lovely bowl, won't. 6 inches or so behind the cut right now is a handy bowl. Yeah, I don't think I could pick one.
No, it's been a good game. They've all
They've
done their job different
pitched,
times.
all pitched in very well. And despite missing, that was still a very good bowl. And the most important part there is, even though Barry's only just missed, he's put 2 within a metre behind. Just over a metre maybe for the back one. I reckon Ronnie would have been told to be up there to those red bowls, which it looks like he's done. Oh no, he's almost done better than that. Bring the jack back was the call from Tony.
Oh, the grass, what he was after. The weight's good for it.
Yeah. So we know what Ian's next call will be. Anything back here, he says. Once again, we need to thank our sponsors for the tournament. And
That's a good bowl.
That is absolute brilliant bowls. Very disciplined bowls. We need to thank our sponsors, Grant District Council, Bendigo Bank and All Digital Hearing. Without their support, we wouldn't have the creature comforts that we have for this event. Good food, good prize money.
Looking to cover those back bowls.
Yeah.
Take away that option.
Happy if you were the furthest back bowl. If he goes between the reds, oh, yeah.
Probably.
There's still a number back there if they can get the bowl back, kitty back. You have to thread the needle quite well.
Well, even a kill's good for it too. There's.
Yeah. You might lose a few with the kill, but it's certainly worth. And this is somewhere around the mark, let me tell you. He's unfortunate where it's ended up, but it's not over yet.
No, it's only one.
Take another look-see at that one. Another good bowl from Michael Jennings. Where he's put it is still very usable. I wouldn't be too upset because his bowl trail back. Kitty can still be brought back to those 3 bowls at the back yet. Or the bowl it's holding could be removed. Team meeting. Team meeting. Lots to decipher there.
No, still thirds both have a bowl each, so this could get changed a fair bit yet.
Oh, both thirds have got a bowl. They have to. I wasn't able to hear what Ian asked him to play. It'd either be a blocker or something between the kitty and the ditch, which he's done.
Out the back.
I reckon that's secure. It's the best insurance money can buy. That. Yep, he's looking at ways to. Tony's. I like this. Bit of chess going on here. Bit of strategy. How can I get rid of a number of bowls or some bowls?
No, he's looking to
or kill the end.
Bowl narrow and cut the jack out to the right.
Yep. And in doing so, he might take out the narrow court best bowl. So he's got 2 ways to succeed with the one shot here. No pressure at all. But gee, we've seen some great bowls this last couple of ends in particular. This game in general has been really good. And they are the last rink to finish. The rest of the people and the rest of the rinks on this green have finished. Here he comes.
It's a bit wide.
Yes, just wide. Good controlled weight though. He didn't go silly at it. Tony knows what he wants. He's been up that end all this time.
I think I like Willie's call. Come on this other hand. He plays their shot. If he's wide, he's in their bowls. If he trials to jack out to the yellow and goes down one, that's not the end of the world.
Yep. Bit of weight onto their second base. Is that what he's up to?
Yeah, I think he's coming. Yeah.
Yep.
What's
Yeah. It's reaching weight. Yeah, that's very good weight. Just a shame it's curled away for him. Tony's on the mat, ready to launch.
It looks a bit wide.
It needs to stay up if it's going to go through. Hard to... There is a 4 there. There is a 4 there for Tony, depending on where this ball...
Don't want to do it himself.
No, yeah, he nearly did. All right, so the kitty's got to be trailed back to the red, yellow and blue, and you need to stay with it.
Oh, he splits
Oh,
it
he's
all
going
over.
for the kill. Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, all over.
Well, I tell you what, they should all... Yeah, go do that. Go do that. Yeah. Be with you in 2 seconds, folks. We're lucky enough to have the winning skipper come and talk to us now. Sir Ian Williams. And as he reaches the commentary position, all his teammates are staring at him.
Giving him a hard time.
Congratulations, mate.
Thanks, Tim.
It's a good, tough, well-fought game.
It was a good battle,
I
actually.
used the replay button an awful lot. That was at the second last end, heading down that way. No, that one up there, the second last end heading up that way. Fantastic end.
Yeah.
How's that made your day? 2 wins?
2 wins today, yeah.
Excellent.
So it was very tense when it was raining and the green changed a little bit. It made it a bit tricky.
Did.
I lost my weight, but the other lead in the second and the third bowled very well, I thought.
Yeah, you did very well. It'd be remiss of me to not mention that you'd be glad to have a win at Port Mac after last Saturday.
Good on you, Tim.
I was never going to miss that opportunity.
Obviously, Port Mac beat Narracud and Pennants on Saturday. It all come down to the last end on
It did.
another rink. So,
It did,
and it was
yeah.
Tim's rink that won overall. So well done.
No, that was an absolute pleasure. One of the comments that people watching at home, somebody's put this game's as good as Wedlock versus Kelly.
Oh, well done.
So there you go.
Yeah,
You've entertained people at home. That's all you can do. So congratulations. Who have you got tomorrow? Have you had a look who you're playing in the draw tomorrow?
No, one day at a time for us.
Oh, you don't want to know?
No, up on the other
All
green
right,
tomorrow.
I won't-
Should be
I
a
won't
different
tell
story.
There's $2,000 prize money up for grabs in this tournament, mate.
Is there?
For first prize.
Yeah, righto.
First prize, $2,000, 4.5 all up.
Yep.
So you're in with a big chance in that. What was your first game win by?
8, I think. Played the Neil boys. So
Good. Oh, well, you've had 2 tough games today.
yeah, we have. We never get an easy draw here.
You've upset the people from outside the region.
Yes.
No, very good, mate. Look, thank you so much for being part of it. Thank you for coming. Jenny was talking during the game and explaining how you got Naracoorte guys have been coming down for a while. There's always somebody representing from Naracoorte, and it's fantastic to see. It's much appreciated.
Great 2-day tournament, and really enjoy it. Thank you very much.
Go and win yourself a crayfish and a fishing rod and a meat tray and the raffle now, and your day's complete.
I'm thinking of cold beer.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Terrific,
Tim.
mate. No worries at all. Well, that wraps up the streaming for today, folks. Just a reminder, we will be back at 8:30 tomorrow morning, live and loud from Port MacDonnell Bowls Club, the most southern city or town in South Australia, the Rock Lobster capital. We'll have 2 more games of 21 ends. That will start at 8:30. We'll have a lunch break. The second game will probably start around between 12:30 and 1. I can tell you I will keep it a surprise, who will be playing in the games tomorrow, other than to tell you a combination team of a Port Mac player with 3 very highly regarded Adelaide players. They'll be playing in the first game tomorrow morning against some visitors from Geelong as well. Once again, some big names there that I've heard of. And the very last game tomorrow is a Mount Gambier RSL team of 4, and they'll be up against 1, 2, 3 Port MacDonnell players against a Mount Gambier RSL player as well. So we'll keep you in suspense. You'll find out tomorrow morning. It's all on. Hope everybody's enjoyed the program, the streaming. We'll be back and hope to catch you all then. Thanks for viewing. Bye, folks.